Today we're going to review Elder Sign, a cooperative card and dice game first released by Fantasy Flight Games in 2013. So this is a horror-themed game based on the writings of American horror writer HP Lovecraft. In it you play a bunch of plucky investigators who are running around some spooky rooms inside Arkham Museum trying to collect enough magically powerful Elder Signs to stop one of the great old ones from coming through, basically eating everybody's brains. We've played this game a few times, so there must be something to it. So what do you guys think about it?
There was always a sense of dread because once the portal's open and that doom clock is kind of ticking down, the odds are stacked heavily against us, so the kind of chances of trying to win or the possibility of winning seemed kind of bleak. So I always had this sense of dread hanging over me.
It does have a good atmosphere to it. Yeah. What's your first impression, Falk?
And I quite like this game. I like the cooperative nature of it, that you're working together to stop the great old one from appearing. It also appeals to me just because of having enjoyed the stories that this is based on. So it's a nice tie-in.
I came into it obviously with very little background in HP Lovecraft. I was still able to get into it. There was enough context, and obviously having the two of yourselves who have a lot of background on it, perhaps a bit too much background.
Yeah.
Was also good.
There's a lot of detail to this game. It's very intricately designed, which makes it really fun, but also perhaps a bit daunting the first time you try to play through it.
And just the level of intricate detail in each of the cards, both in terms of the art, but also the stories and the rules, is spectacular. It kind of really pulls you in and can keep you absorbed for long periods of time.
Yeah.
So essentially the game consists of a number of turns. Each player has a go and you decide on a room to go to in the museum. So we have some cards laid out here. There are 6 museum rooms.
So each time you resolve a room by completing a number of tasks that's on each room, and these are how they resolve by the dice. In the set you've got these lovely, I think they are quite lovely, custom dice for the game. So every time one of us has a turn, we've got this pesky thing here called the doom clock. So it starts at midnight. When it comes around to 12 o'clock again, then there's effects that happen in the game that sort of make it more difficult.
The first time we faced, was it Hastur?
Yeah.
Unspeakable?
Yeah.
And he actually happened to manifest, and I think that's how we won, right? He got his doom tokens before we got the Elder Signs to stop him, but then we were able to fight him, and really enjoyable, I think, every time we've played it. And it's always felt really different each time as well, because when you choose a different great old one to fight, it changes the nature of how long the game might take and the odds of perhaps winning or most likely dying a horrible death. Yeah, so it has a lot of variety in it.
I like this game. I know that, like I said online, some people rant against it because it's not a lot of strategy. If you do like deep strategy games, this probably isn't the game for you. But I think it's actually got quite a lot of tactical play in it, because the role-playing sort of pedigree of this game, or DNA, does come through. You've all got different characters that you choose, and each one comes with a different set of basically chance or probability bending abilities that make sense within the game.
I really enjoyed it, and I think overall it was a very positive introduction to board games for myself.
Shall we score it?
Let's do it.
All right. Do you want to go first, David?
Okay. I think I give it 3.5 dice out of 5.
Okay. I like this game a lot. I think I'm going to give it 4. It's fun. Yes. I'll give it a 4 dice out of 5 dice.
Yep, me too. I think it's good fun and deserves a reasonable one.
Great. Well, thanks for listening to our review, everybody. And stay tuned to Games vs. Play for our next review and other stories about games and anything else game-like in the world of popular culture. Say what
Let's
you feel.
play an actual game.